What's up YouTube? It's Professor Kelso, but nobody calls me that. I'm here in Underhook Kimura control with my son Jackson, and today we're going to present to you episode 2 of the Trilemma submission series. This is unifying S-mount, Underhook Kimura from the back, and reverse S-mount. The first thing we're going to look at is the straight arm lock from this position. My feet are stacked up on his hip line, clamped in the stomp position. I can always add a body triangle for extra control, but I encourage my students to practice from this position. There's a high propensity for rib injuries if you do the body triangle. It's great for MMA, it's great for self-defense, not so good for making friends in the classroom, all right? And so the first thing I look at doing is swiveling my top leg from behind Jack's neck to in front of his face into this position. So we're here, we pivot around. You'll notice that my knees are facing away from Jack at a 45-degree angle based on me being on my left hip. I'm going to keep them in that position as I retract my heel to the mat, and that's what pins him to the mat. I'm still using my instep along his thigh here to control him. I'll take my top grip and switch from overhook to underhook as I straighten his arm out and then roll my left leg into his armpit, retract, pinch, and then finish the submission from here. If we rewind back, I can also finish by retracting and then rolling to position, holding his bicep and then pulling his arms opposite direction for the bent arm lock. The next variation, if I perform this submission on Jack successfully a few times, he's going to get wise and start sticking his right arm up in the air, much like the Statue of Liberty. When he does that, it's very difficult for me to take my right leg and swivel from behind to the front because now he's fighting me and blocking me. That's not a problem. My right foot will go to the mat. I'll shrimp slightly to create space, retract my knee to my chest, wedge my shin along his neck, and now it's the same submission, but now it's a bent knee arm bar.
Tap.
Lastly, if we're into this underhook Kimura control and Jack manages to wedge his right hand to the mat to create a post, and then when I go to throw my leg over and I start to retract, I feel that he's strong now with that post in place. No problem. I'm going to take my leg back and place my ankle and my shin right along his neckline and bite on his shoulder, and then I'll roll at a different angle. I'm going to pull his arms towards my core and roll to the other hip. Then I'll take my left leg. I'll use my instep, where my shoelaces go, along his ribs to push myself into Ushira Senkaku, which is also the Statue of Liberty armbar. So now I get compression along the hyperextension.
Tap.
Stay tuned, this is not the end of the series. We're going to look at reverse S-mount next, which is the most dominant pinning position in my opinion. As always, I hope you found some value in this demonstration. My compensation for this demonstration is your participation. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow us on all social media at Software Jiu-Jitsu. I'm available for bookings on Instagram at Professor Kelso Jiu-Jitsu. I hope to see you all on the mat soon. Peace.